Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how do you appeal visually to others. So in today's reading, we only have 2 piles. I am kind of short on time if I'm going to be completely honest, which is why. But before we get started with your pile selection, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Keen. So this is how my best friend almost ruined my relationship. It started with a missed call from Emily on my boyfriend Kyle's phone at a weird time. Then I saw a missed call from Kyle on Emily's phone as well. I wondered why they'd call each other while I'm at work. My heart raced. I trust them, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I felt uneasy about Emily before. A year ago, I noticed how she and Kyle seemed to click, sharing jokes and glances that made me uncomfortable. Once I even caught Emily smiling at a message from Kyle, and when I asked him about it, he said it was private. I just dismissed it as paranoia due to my trust issues, but the doubt lingered. The new incident made my old suspicions resurface. Kyle became more secretive, always on his phone, which was unusual for him, and Emily started cancelling plans last minute, which wasn't like her. Everything seemed off and my anxiety grew. I confronted Kyle about the call, but he brushed it off as a mistake. But when I asked Emily, she said she didn't even remember calling at all. Their vague answers made me even more anxious. I needed to know the truth, so that's when I decided to consult with a tarot reader from Keen. I browsed Keen's website, searching for the right psychic for my situation. I found one specializing in relationship readings with great reviews. But it was her energy that caught my attention, so I decided to consult with her, hoping she could reveal the truth. I explained my fears and asked for clarity. As she began typing, I just felt a gnawing anxiety, fearing the truth I might hear. She told me the cards speak of betrayal, and my stomach dropped. Then she added, but they also speak of celebration, a union of hearts. Confused and frustrated, I asked, what does that mean? Her vagueness felt like torture. The truth lies in what you choose to see. The betrayal may not be what you think. Sometimes the heart sees what it fears, not what is real, she responded. I left the chat more confused than ever. Over the next few days, her words echoed in my mind, turning every interaction with Kyle and Emily into something sinister. The final straw came when I saw Kyle and Emily together at a coffee shop, speaking in hushed tones. They didn't see me, but I saw enough to confirm the worst. I left in tears. Back home, I felt broken. How could they betray me? But as I paced around, the tarot reader's words returned to me. Celebration? Union of hearts? Could there be another explanation? The next day, I decided to confront them. I know something's going on, I blurted out. Just tell me the truth. Kyle and Emily exchanged a glance, then smiled. We were going to tell you tonight, Emily said softly. Tell me what, I demanded. Kyle pulled out a small velvet box. We've been planning a special anniversary surprise for you. Our 3-year anniversary is next month. Emily helped me because you trust her taste more than mine. My mind reeled as everything fell into place. The strange calls, the secret meetings, the cryptic conversations. It was all for me. I felt a flood of relief and guilt. The tarot reader's words made sense now. The betrayal was actually my own mistrust, twisted by my fears. I hugged them both, tears streaming down my face as the weight of doubt lifted. They've been planning something beautiful for me, not against me. So I realized that sometimes trust means choosing to see love, even when fear blinds you. I hope you enjoyed that little nugget of my personal life, and if you've had thoughts about something you need clarity on, Keen connects you with talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can get a reading whenever it suits you. Just create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. Each reader has unique gifts and specialties, so whether you need insights on love, career, or life in general, they can provide deeper understanding and guidance. Choose whichever reader best suits you and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. It's always best to get a personal psychic reading if you'd like more accurate information on your situation, because it is directed only to your energies. Now, here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 5 minutes for only $1. Go to trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to receive a discount on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this partnership opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychic-siren-tarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your pile selection, for pile number 1, we have the red cat's eye heart crystal with the 10 of cups. And for pile number 2, we have rose quartz with the devil card. So take a look at both piles and see which one you're most drawn to based on the card or crystal. And I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this red cat's eye heart crystal and the 10 of cups card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you appealing visually to others. So please be aware that this is general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle your cards. I'm going to mix tarot with what I see clairvoyantly to tap into what I can see there. So spirit guides of pile number 1, please tap me into pile 1's energy and the look of their physical appearance, and please show me what appeals to people visually about pile number 1. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, then we have the 8 of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So let me just get some clarification cards. So clarify the 10 of Cups, please. We have the Page of Pentacles showing up reversed. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Cups. We have the Fool, Knight of Swords. We have the Emperor. I'm not going to take all these cards. 6 of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Then we have the King of Pentacles. So at the back of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands showing up reversed. So what's visually appealing about you, pile 1? I do see that people could find your skin tone, firstly, very visually appealing to them. I'm seeing that a lot of you in this pile could have darker skin or a medium tan tone skin. It feels like for most of you in this pile, you have like a darker complexion to your skin, either very tan or very dark. People find it sexy. Another thing I see here is your eyebrows and your eyes. You could do eyeliner a lot for the women watching or for those that wear makeup. And you could also have very perfectly shaped eyebrows. I don't know if you pluck it, if you wax it, if you just like fill them in, but they almost just look perfectly shaped. And I think that if you ever do like cat eye liner or just liner in general, or if you ever make your lashes look very long, it just accentuates the natural beauty of your eyes, because I feel like your eyes are a feature that naturally stand out even without any makeup. And so when you put makeup to enhance the eyes or make it stand out more, people do find it visually appealing. There's also something about you having a very cute face. You could have more of like a button nose that, how do I explain this? I'm seeing like a button nose or a nose that is a little bit thicker, but it's cute, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing cute lips as well that are a little bit more poutier, if I have to explain it like that. You could also have very nice teeth. Like, I don't know if you have very white teeth, if your teeth are very straight. Whatever it is, something about your teeth is visually appealing to others, and like your lips. There's also something about your body that is visually appealing to others. So for the men watching, you know, something about this area of the body, the muscle, is visually appealing. But also maybe when you wear clothes that bring out more of this casual, formal, or formal vibe to it, you look kind of like a gentleman. And that appeals to people. But I also feel like with the Six of Pentacles, you're just putting in a lot of effort into the way you look and a lot of thought into the way you look, right? There's also something about you that screams confidence. And I also feel like you could have soft hands and natural looking nails, but something about your hands being visually appealing in some way. I don't know why. And for the women watching, something about your body too, but like your leg area and hip area is most appealing. I also feel a lot of attraction people have towards you sexually, where they kind of like fantasize about you and imagine what it would be like to be with you in that sense. I also see that your voice could be appealing to others, maybe not visually because we can't see a voice, but I hope you get what I mean. For the men watching, I'm seeing more so shorter hair and something about your hair being appealing to other people. Well, for everybody, I'm seeing that people really like your sneakers, regardless of your gender. I also see that for the woman here, like when you put your hair up in like a ponytail, it looks very cute. But there's something about some of you laying on wigs and it looks very good on you. And I'm seeing that in my mind's eye when someone like lays on a wig and then has those edges showing. I don't know what it's called, but I've seen it online before where they have like their edges, their baby hairs kind of laid and it looks so pretty. I'm seeing that in my mind's eye for some of you. But maybe if you do like, if you style your baby hairs, that could be applicable here where it's appealing to other people and your hair in general. So some of you I'm seeing like very wavy hair, but for most of you I'm seeing straight hair. And you could have like darker hair, red hair, or brown hair. And something about your hair appeals to people, but also something about the jewelry you wear, specifically earrings. I'm also seeing something about when you're sleepy, you seem very cute, okay? There's also something about your height that is appealing to others physically, right? So now I'm just going to try to tap into what I can see clairvoyantly about what's visually appealing. I'm seeing the behind area, the booty. I'm seeing cherries in my mind's eye, which reminds me of sensuality and fertility, right? I'm seeing if you ever wear like clothing like Nike and stuff like that, like athleisure wear, it's appealing to other people. Like maybe they like it when you wear that. I'm also seeing someone here could have dressed up for Halloween last year and people really liked your outfit, but I keep seeing stuff to do with like your fashion style. Your style sometimes makes other people insecure as well. Okay, I don't mean to laugh at that, but it's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that temperature thing when the temperature is really hot. So I feel like people just see you as very hot and attractive. I know this is not physical, but you're also quite intelligent and that's sexy to other people. Like maybe you're very witty or you know how to like make certain moves in career or business that elevate you and help you in some way. And you're very smart with that and that appeals to people in some way. I'm seeing Cupid's arrow go into someone's heart and I don't mean to be TMI about what I'm seeing clairvoyantly, but I'm seeing like Cupid's arrow and it has like a heart at the end like this. and it's kind of, it looks like steel or metal or something, and it sort of pierced someone's heart, and then there's like blood all over it. So I know that sounds super gross, but like I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So I feel like maybe you've kind of like had a lot of people feel like they've been shot by Cupid. And maybe a lot of people almost feel like once they have a relationship with you and you leave with the Eight of Cups, it's like you've pierced their heart forever, and it's hard to heal because it's almost like their heart keeps bleeding metaphorically for you. Definitely something about your voice. I keep seeing that. Maybe you also have a nice singing voice. I'm also seeing shoes again, and I'm seeing like handbags and tote bags. So like maybe people really like the handbags you wear or tote bags you wear. I'm also seeing angel wings in my mind, so you could have a very angelic look to you. Also the shoes you wear is nice, like I said before, but like now I'm seeing high heels, but these are kind of like wedges. Not really wedges. They're not like the thin stiletto heels, but they're kind of thicker and almost like sandals, but heels, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that, but that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Oh my gosh, and I'm seeing wigs now clairvoyantly. So some of you do wear wigs and people like it. I'm also seeing someone's like Instagram in my mind's eye, or social media, like someone scroll on their phone. So you could be very photogenic online, and people could like to look at your photos or your videos because of your beauty. And this pile has a lot of crushes on them with the Ten of Cups here. A lot of romantic energies here. You also have like these flirtatious, F me kind of eyes is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. Like something about the facial expressions you make with your eyes gives off flirtation. Or you can kind of just bat your eyelids and get what you want from people, or maybe you know how to flirt with your eyes. That's what I'm seeing. I keep seeing social media and you being very photogenic. And I'm seeing someone that maybe travels to different places and like takes photos of themselves. Okay. I'm also seeing a perfume bottle in my mind's eye. So I know this is not visually, but like people think you smell good. So I think that is all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 1. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this rose quartz crystal and the devil card, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what people find appealing about you visually. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So in today's reading, we're going to mix tarot with what I see clairvoyantly. So I'm just going to shuffle your cards and see what I get for you. So spirit guides of pile number 2, please tap me into their energy and physical appearance. And please show me what people find visually appealing about pile number 2. What do people find visually appealing about pile 2? So we have the Hanged Man showing up reversed. We have the Wheel of Fortune showing up reversed. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So I'm just going to get clarification cards. So clarify the Devil card. We have the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Hanged Man, Justice. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Two of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. The Six of Swords. And we have the World as your last card. So we have the Strength card at the back of the deck. So the first thing I see is this pile. Well, a lot of you watching this pile could be very physically fit. And something about your fit looking or healthy looking body appeals to people. And even if you're not fit, maybe you just look like it's like someone that gyms a lot or eat healthy. Like maybe you have a healthy glow to your skin, because people just automatically assume that about this pile. I think when it comes to clothing and fashion, you like to express yourself, but you like comfort more. So, like, let's say you're going to wear something. Let's say you're choosing shoes. You're going to choose shoes that are stylish yet comfortable at the same time. You're not going to wear clothes that make you feel like it's hard to breathe, or, something like that, where it's like you feel uncomfortable in the clothes, or it's so tight that if you eat, it's going to be so tight on you. Whatever it is, like, I'm seeing some kind of love for comfort when it comes to fashion, but I think people like that about your style, right? You could wear a lot of athleisure clothes, or you could wear like a lot of rompers and things like that. And I'm seeing like tracksuit pants or something like that in my mind's eye. Maybe also like loungewear. But yeah, I am seeing that, and I am seeing that a lot of, well, some of you in this pile could be very curvy, especially on the lower portion of your body, right? So there's something about that area of the body being appealing to people. But I also feel like this pile just has sex appeal anyways, like with the devil and the Seven of Swords, since this is a reading on like what people find visually appealing. There's also something about the lipsticks you wear that make you stand out in a way and make you feel or make you seem very sexually appealing to people. Some of you could wear bangs, and that could be very cute on you. I've seen Marilyn Monroe in my mind's eye, so she was someone that was considered a sex symbol. So again, that energy's coming through. Also, something about the stomach area and the chest area is appealing to other people sexually. Like, I think a lot of people like to look at your body. I'm getting a weird message that people like the way your toes look. Like, I'm seeing toes that are painted, okay? And like maybe you get pedicures a lot. I see a lot of black hair in this pile. So something about the darkness of your hair appeals to other people. You could also like to contour your face and really get glammed up with makeup. And so I think people like the way you do your makeup and the way you contour your face. There's also a glow to your face. So I don't know if you wear highlighter or if you just do a lot of skincare, if your skin's naturally glowing, but I do see that as well. Something about the philtrum. I'm seeing the area between your mouth and nose is sexy to others. I don't know why, but I'm seeing that area of the face. I'm also seeing your cheeks, so your cheekbones could be appealing to others, like the way they look. I am also seeing this pile attracts a lot of jealousy and envy because of your beauty. And so a lot of people try to almost badmouth you or make other people not like you because of the fact that you're so beautiful or handsome. But there's definitely the sex appeal here that I spoke about. Maybe it has to do with like other people. Like, let's say someone's crushing on you and they can tell that person likes you and they don't want that person to like you. And so then they start bad mouthing you. I'm seeing an energy like that. There's also something about the way you move your body when you walk. Like you have this very sensual, slow kind of movement to the hips. There's also something about your thighs that are juicy and delicious. But I mean that in like a sexy way, like it's coming through like that. I know this is not physical, but I think that a lot of you love food and people find that appealing. Some of you are dancers in this pile, and there's something very sensual or sexy about the way you dance, right? I'm also seeing something about the way you have grown internally. I know that's not a physical kind of feature, but it's what I see. But maybe you've also had some kind of recent change to the way you look with the Six of Swords. So for some of you, let's say you grew your behind area, or you by like gymming, or let's say some of you grew your hair. Some of you, there's something about growth here opposite the Six of Swords, because we see growth here in these plants, and then the Six of Swords is about change. Maybe some of you grew taller or something like that. I don't know, something about some kind of growth or some kind of change to the way you look. Like maybe you got a haircut, or you changed up your wardrobe or your style, or maybe you bought new clothes, or maybe you completely changed your hair color. I don't know what it is, but you've had some kind of change that people like. People also think you're funny, and something about the way you speak to people. Like you know how to flirt and banter, and that's appealing and sexy. And we see so many snakes here, so there's something very tempting about this pile physically, where people almost just feel like they can't resist you. A lot of people also feel like you're wifey material or hubby material. And I do also see a lot of people almost just like looking at you like a snack, right? There's something about the bracelets you wear that look very good, the way you smell too. But this I'm getting like in your scent is not really like from perfume, but just your natural scent. If you wear hats, you know, people could find that visually appealing. I'm seeing fire energy in my mind's eye. So fire reminds me of passion, sensuality, all those energies. So that energy keeps showing up. Show me more, Spirit. I'm seeing some of you could have curly hair. I'm seeing an apple now, which again reminds me of healthiness, but also temptation. I'm seeing gym equipment now in my mind, so that's confirmation. And I'm also seeing like a bunch of different snacks. I said you are like a snack. I also see someone like playing tennis. So yeah, this pile could be very physically fit and active, or you could play like a lot of sports. I'm also seeing like very plump, big lips, right? You look like a baddie. I'm also seeing like the sunglasses you wear look really cool, and your outfits look really cool. Like you have some kind of creativity or uniqueness to your outfits, and I keep seeing lipstick in my mind's eye. You're also hard to get with, or you're selective about who you allow into your life. Maybe you reject a lot of people, and that makes you appeal to people even more because of the fact that you're less accessible, and so it almost makes people chase after you more. You have the kind of beauty people want to buy gifts for you for. Like you're just so beautiful, people would want to buy you gifts. Or I'm seeing like some kind of pretty privilege with this pile. And I am also seeing like a lot of you could like to paint. I know this is not you physically, but like maybe your paintings are beautiful in some way, like your art. Yeah, so this could be a very creative pile, since I mentioned dancing and now I'm seeing paintings and paint. I'm also seeing like you could have a lot of people that almost just like want to have your heart. There's also something about the nail polish you wear that is appealing to others. People imagine themselves kissing you as well. Like you have very kissable lips. And I'm seeing a message that people that have been with you in that way in the bedroom find your body so hot. Like every part of your body is so hot. You could also have something mysterious about your look that appeals to people. So this is all I'm getting for you, because as I tap in clairvoyantly, I keep getting repeats of the same messages. So that's where I'm going to leave your reading. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.